Hi, it's Jeff Wade here with stockideas.org, and today I just want to do another investing book review for you. Today we're looking at Market Masters by Robin Speziale, Proven Investing Strategies That You Can Apply. And as you see on the title page here, it contains interviews with Canada's top investors. I really enjoyed this book. It's essentially, that's exactly it. It's a series of interviews with the best investors in Canada. It covers all different types of investing styles, from value to growth to technical based to even some other sort of alternative styles. Talks to Bill Ackman, an activist investor. I know he's not Canadian, but he has a number of big Canadian plays, so it's definitely pertinent. Interviews with the trading psychologist. It's really just a great all-around look at all these different ways that you can manage your money. It's almost like a Market Wizards by Jack Schwager, except instead of focusing only on technical traders, it casts a much broader net. I really liked this book. I really liked that approach. It was really neat to, just basically it's like you're sitting down with some of these great investors and just kind of picking their brains about what works for them. A lot of the questions are, especially the beginning questions in the interviews, are similar. So you kind of have a level starting ground of a level sort of playing field or analysis of all of the different investors. You can see how they started out, how they got interested in investing, what role, if any, their sort of childhood and youth played in their approach to markets, and then how that evolved over time. It was also, just as a Canadian, really refreshing to see a Canadian or book focused on Canadian investors. There are some really phenomenal investors in this country, but they don't often get a lot of publicity or credit. A lot of the investing and finance books are, really profiling American hedge fund managers or very successful American investors. So it was really neat to sort of have this home country bias in all the best ways. The other thing I really liked about this book is that throughout it, Robin, the author, talks about whether he disagrees or agrees with points, how they relate to his personal outlook, and then at the end he actually kind of summarizes all of these different approaches and compares and contrasts them and tries to elucidate some of the really key takeaway points. So while the book is definitely educational and inspirational, it is also actionable in that at the end there are kind of key takeaways that you can then use to apply yourself to your own investing. So whether you're just getting started or an experienced investor, I think you definitely can find value in Market Masters. Whether you're a growth investor or a momentum investor or a value investor or a fundamental or technical investor, whatever, there's something that you can get out of this book. And I also think there's a ton of value in, even if you're a purely technical based investor, you can read this book and sort of get a better understanding of how other people are looking at the market. And I think even if you ultimately, don't take those approaches into your own process, can still really help you, test any assumptions you might have and just kind of help you round out the picture of how other people are approaching the market, which I think for any investors is really important. So with that said, highly recommend Market Masters. Definitely encourage you to check it out. Each chapter is its own independent interview, so it's very easy to read through. I just kind of was reading the chapter a day while commuting, and found it very easy, flowed nicely. If you want a little bit more information on Market Masters, I encourage you to just hit the link below this video. That'll take you through to stockideas.org. You can read a much more in-depth book review. Click through to Amazon and see some of the comments and reviews there, and hopefully pick up a copy of Market Masters for yourself. So So thanks very much for watching. Please click to subscribe to this channel, and I'll be back at you soon with more video book reviews. Thanks very much.